Welcome back. We're about to climb back up to the top of those, but through the corrupted ones. Oh boy. I wonder if the teleport point up there is still active. I have to imagine no. Though, you know, I want to see what effect going through one of those has, even if it was still active. Wait a minute. Did it break? They shifted? Huh. Yeah. Well, I can get to that one at least. Weird. I mean, the giant explosion, yes, but it shouldn't have destroyed all of the cubes or anything like that. Uh-oh. Ah, asshole.
Oh. I'm going in. Huh? Huh?
You guys have, there we go. I was gonna say a surprising amount of resistance, but... Okay. Is there a way up from here? Or no? I'm thinking the answer is no. Maybe I will have to use the teleport. Oh, wow. I mean, this is where the explosion would have happened, right? This is where he was doing his thing. Why are there so many mecha here? Yeah.
Huh? Teamwork is dreamwork. Cue the spotlight. Over here. A round of applause. Now disappear. Step on up.
Ignore us,
Over here.
mecha. Just pay attention to the
Everybody
kitty.
stand back.
Yeah, the Arceum. Where is that? Damn. Wait. Oh no, that's Raimondo. I was gonna say, what is he doing alive? It looks like the Arceum overloaded, and that the cooling mechanism is also damaged. Knacker, what have you done here exactly? I think messed up. This was my fault. I didn't think that Knacker would still be unsatisfied, despite all the benefits I gave him. What, you think Knacker blew himself up on purpose? Or are you thinking this was, sabotage and that Knacker got away? Eh? Benefits? Wait a second. I mean, he did try to get us to leave, too. For safety, I guess for our safety. Maybe. Why are you looking at me like that? Did he say anything to you? You tell Raimondo of your encounters with Knacker and his attitudes towards various matters. Humph. Sweet talk. Did he tell you guys, then, that it was people like him, Edwin's successors, who are reaping the benefits of this mess by stealing all kinds of information and selling it for a fortune? Damn. Really? You guys are telling completely different stories. True, Paimon, and we shouldn't just believe these guys over Knacker just because. Paimon doesn't know who to believe anymore. If only he were here, then we could find out the truth. Paimon doesn't see him at all, though. You don't see him, Paimon? He's over there, and over there, a little bit over there, all over the place. If he's not here, where could he have gone? Maybe he's already... I don't think he was killed at the very least. I'll explain why later. Well, good, because... I mean, that was my immediate assumption. Honestly, that explosion did far less damage than I would have thought. Didn't even burn up the papers. For now, though, we must stabilize this Archeum as quickly as we can. The suppression system shut down, and the ore is presently in an excited state. That is what caused the explosion. What caused the explosion? Or what caused the explosion? But this big rock doesn't look blown up at all. True. Honestly, we have all that, but this place has held up really well to such a giant explosion. I don't understand. Alright, I agree that this is indeed quite difficult to understand. I'll explain it in simpler terms for you. I guess I have no choice now. The experimental field generator that Edwin created is extremely powerful and can manipulate gravity. This I believe you know already. Yeah. After the explosion, all the Archeum in the Institute shattered into fragments. Among these fragments, many of them could have turned into an excited state and triggered an explosion at any time. That's incredibly dangerous. With the use of gravity fields, they were all restrained and gathered beneath our feet. Like in these giant cubes. That explosion just before was a small one. Small one? Caused by a small part of Archeum in the ruins that was affected by energy flow. I guess you could call it a minor rehearsal of a third great explosion. Freaking yikes, if that's minor. Then this ruin is a super huge, ready to explode piece of Archeum. So you guys did all this, not because you wanted to retrieve assets, but because you were scared this place would explode again? Well, credit to you guys then, for wanting to deal with all these unexploded ordnance. That's just one of the objectives of this operation. But right now, our priority is to retrieve the condensing components that fell into the water and restart the suppression device. There's also Archeum inside those components, and the intense energy flow has likely caused unpredictable changes to the water bodies. Right, the purple ones. Forgive me, but I'm really not capable of retrieving them and installing them back on the inhibitor. Well, we can retrieve them, but you'll have to install them. Only you're capable of doing this, Alice. Please, for the Court of Fontaine, and... since it's urgent, I'll just get the job done first. But once this is all over, you'd better explain everything clearly. Yeah, and also, my hazard fee is quite high, just so you know. If all goes well, I'll tell you everything I know. Oof. Drat. The energy flow is too strong here. I need to take more medicine. Oh, yeah. About the real reason for the explosion at the Fontaine Research Institute. You're quite inquisitive, but now's not the time for a long conversation. Please go and retrieve the condensing components first. So be it. Oh, wow. Put all this under here. Is it a Sealy? Oh, yeah. Hydroculus down here somewhere, I think. Hey, it's one of these things. Damn it. Well, that's not gonna work. That's like glass. Oh, there's another Sealy. How many are there? I thought there was just gonna be 2. Oh, no, there's 4. I feel like, as interesting as this is a puzzle this might be, that's for later. I just came down here because I thought there might be a quick, easy Hydroculus. What in the world is this? Oh! No. Not one of the components. Sky doesn't look great right now. Just took me back and... You just... Why? Get out of here, Sealy. You belong in there. Oh, wow, the tree. Let's get this one, I guess.
Quick, drop the curtains.
Ow. Looks like we have no choice. We have to find another way. Honestly, the most realistic take of what would happen if you dropped from that height into a body of water. Damn it. Does this take us into it? Or does this just take us to another body? Come on. Oh yeah, that takes us in. Good. Transformed allo-gravity condensed water body. Dangerous liquid that has been modified somehow by the energy flowing from the condensation components. If you remain within for too long, you will accumulate turbulent energy flow. And if you hit your accumulation limit, all your characters will drown. Yikes. Uh-oh. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, I can climb that. I cannot climb that. Too high up. Yikes. I have no idea what we're actually trying to do here. Oh. Hey. Okay, it's just basically a maze. And the water returns to normal. Nice. Excellent, even. Where's the next one? There's 1, 2. Yeah, there's 3 more. See 2 there. Oh, there it is. 3. We'll avoid dropping onto this one this time. Sorry about that, Lenny. Should that... Oh. Three. I missed. How many bubbles do we need? Where is it? Oh my freaking. I think we have an archer. You the last one? Oh, jeez. Wait, I don't want to go up there. I want to go inside here. Oh, I see. Really indirect route. There we go. Yoink. Well, that one was easier. Kinda. I mean, we had a billion bubbles to pop, but besides that. All right. Is this one to be straightforward? Of course not. Gonna be a million bubbles again. Oh. Thank you, wind current. No, 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 no! God! Ew. There we go. Where are you taking me, Bubbles? Man, this Arceum has really interesting effects. They say it's, you know, it's dangerously explosive and power source or something, but what it clearly powers is platforming puzzles. There you are. Perfect. One more. There we are. As always, a bubble. But what form will this one take? Had a million bubble pops. We've had an outside platformer. We've had an inside platformer. This version again, huh? Oh, a combat.
Let's light it up! Gloves off!
Was not expecting that.
Let's get it on!
Are we good? Oh, wait.
And voila!
Now we're good. Where's the other? Oh.
Look alive! I'm going in!
Hey, water mimic.
Now disappear! Here comes the finale! Chip on up!
Did we kill you? Yep. More water mimics.
Buckle up! Teamwork
Oh,
is
they all
teamwork.
did end up a little different.
Let the magic begin! Step right up! Finest show on the road.
You look mean.
And voila!
Like a big old tough water droplet. But then we have more. I almost fell off that edge. There we go. Alright, last one. Where'd you go? I know I just saw you. There you are. That does build up pretty fast. All right. Oh, there you are. All right, Raimundo. What do we do with these? Oh, are we gonna put it in here? That Mr. Knacker really knows how to create trouble for others. Just like that boss of his, Edwin Eastinghouse. What are you doing here? We really can't catch a break here. Not only did the explosion break off the condensing components of the device, but it also destroyed the self-sustaining system of the inhibitor. I'm about to remove the 2 backup pneumonia cores. Oh, hey. I didn't realize they formed a single word. And the experimental field generator, and use them to supply energy to the inhibitor. Luckily, this big fella can't move, she says as it's moving. Otherwise, we wouldn't even have time to run. It's just not moving right now, you mean, Paimon? Hey, knock on wood. You're the one who needs to knock on wood. Don't say things like that. What if it actually starts moving? Oh, it will. It's already moving, Paimon. It's clearly a boss. Don't worry. Its main source of energy is that big chunk of archaeum behind it. Although the archaeum is transformed into an activated state, the explosion damaged all the energy supply lines, so it's lost all of its energy supply. Didn't have anything stored. Huh? The archaeum kinetic core should have been right here. Where did... He stole it. Hold on. You said that the pneumonia cores were a backup energy source. And isn't the activation condition for backup energy sources the complete loss of energy? Pretty much. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Uh-oh. I knew it would from the start. Edwin, you scoundrel.
Let's get it on. I'm going in.
Oh, we can turn it off. Sure.
Over here. Cue the spotlight.
Ow.
A round of applause. Step right up.
Hey. Ow. Oh, this is the... Isn't one of these an actual boss that we get materials from?
Over here. Let's light it up. Be amazed. Now disappear.
Poor Lainey's taking a beating.
Teamwork is dreamwork. And
There we go. It stopped. I'll be honest, I've assumed this was what was blowing up before when we saw that giant explosion. I knew you could do it. Quick, grab those 2 cores. Let's go hook up the power. Oh, those look heavy. Oh, I heard that chest. Just like before, you could connect the energy source and I'll adjust the device. Sure thing. Oh, wow. Nice. Looking good. Finally, it's stabilized. The Archeum is transformed into an inert state. We in the Fontaine Research Institute are safe. For now. But it seems that there are even more secrets. As for things you'd like to know, I'll be happy to answer, but not right now. Raimondo, is it always going to be, yeah, I'm happy to answer, but not right now? Indefinitely? What I can tell you now, based on my hypothesis, is that Mr. Knacker stole the Archeum kinetic core and triggered this small explosion. And, I mean, why did you trust this Mr. Knacker? Did you know him well before this? Because you're the one who sent him with us to be up here. But before explaining in too much detail, we should return to the Institute and place the proper notation and partitions into this interlude. Of course. Or at the very least, we need to stop Miss Journalist from getting more deeply involved. Why? The Archeum kinetic core is connected to too many other matters, and we must handle it in a complete confidentiality. I like little Miss Journalist, though. So I'd like you to cooperate with my work. What do you mean by cooperate with your work? You're not saying to play along with your lies, are you? I love that she's still listed as assistant to the honorary senior researcher. The scarier something is, the more you should share with others. Then we can all work together to deal with it faster. Paimon brings up a good point, Raimondo. I have my doubts about that, you too. Every matter has its own way of being dealt with, and in this instance, we must first call for silence. But I promised that I would never have you stare from your moral standards and demand that you have the same standard of behavior as we do. You promised that you would never have us stare from our moral standards or demand that we have the same standard of behavior as you. Okay, yeah. Good. All I ask is for you to remain quiet. You need not do anything else. You might be wondering why I would have you remain silent while telling you the truth. Yeah. I'll just come out and say it. Your coming heir is the only good fortune that our institute has had in nearly 100 years. Damn. Was it 100 years ago when Edwin blew it up? No matter what happens or what the cost is, we must maintain good relations with you. I'm sure Mr. Choiseul feels the same way. Maybe. Is transparency something you'd consider a cost as well? Yeah. You're only just telling us the truth now, which you should have done ages ago. What sort of cost is that? Dear Lady Paimon, telling you the truth is, in truth, the greatest pirate price one can pay. I don't think I agree with that. Let's go back. I ask sincerely for your understanding and to provide all necessary cooperation. Well, just know my fee for silence is even higher than my hazard fee, which you still owe me. I know I heard a chest. There it is.
Guess this'll go into my magic pocket.
Oh, we got a viewpoint now. Nice. Wreck of shattered dreams. There she is, little Miss Journalist. Miss Crony, Everything we do is in the best interests of the people of the Court of Fontaine. Yeah, I don't think she can't just take your word for that. She's a journalist. So what you're saying is that the Fontaine Research Institute predicted the explosion just now? Are you kidding? Do you think I'm a gestionnaire? Tit. You can't hoodwink me that easily. I think Monsieur Choiseul has expressed himself clearly enough. The situation is still under control. The status quo of the Court of Fontaine will not be adversely affected. Now, allow me to make a statement explaining the events that really occurred. I will fact-check you, Raimundo. That's enough, mister. I don't believe you for a second. Smart. Alice, you should have seen everything, right? I'm begging you. Tell me the truth. I'll tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Can't imagine there'll be any significant consequences one way or the other. I mean, my instinct is to side with Crony here, so... I'm all ears, my dear Alice. You tell Crony everything that has happened, from beginning to end, without omitting anything. About the large Archeum and the experimental field generator. About Knacker, who is missing and could be alive or dead, and about Raimundo's accusations of him having stolen the Archeum kinetic core. I think Raimundo's gonna like this very much. And of course, what Raimundo cares most about, the central laboratory ruins that could explode again at any time. I'm shocked. Mr. Choiseul, were you aware of this? Of course, my goodness. So the Fontaine Research Institute doesn't even have the courage to face their own mistakes. Just to cover up the fact that you couldn't deal with the Archeum problem, you did absolutely everything you could. What I find most surprising is that you even tried to trick Alice, who has been doing their utmost to help. Seriously. And they aren't even paying me. You even wanted to use Alice's credibility to convince me that Knacker was behind all of these crimes. Huh? Crony, did you really understand? I'll let her cook, Paimon. I completely understand everything, dear Paimon. Thank you for dropping such subtle hints for me. Did we? Hints? Did we drop any hints? Of course. I know what the Institute really wants to hide. The fact the central laboratory ruins can explode again at any time. Or to put it another way, Archeum is still a threat to the entire Court of Fontaine. Ooh, yeah. Ridiculous. A person's life isn't something you can throw away to help spread your own lies. See, I knew I liked Crony. I've already told you the truth, Miss Crony. Please listen to a final word of advice. It takes only the slightest bit of effort to fixate on something, but it always takes more brain power to avert your gaze from it. Okay. Enough. I won't listen to another word you say, nor will I dwell on this. Your words, deeds, and all the facts concealed by the Institute will be reported on in the next issue of the Steambird. Good day, gentlemen. Well, as long as those don't lead to disaster, at least. Miss Crony strides away from the Fontaine Institute. Thank goodness. That's finally over with. Oh, and thank you too, Alice. Really? Even after I told her everything? I didn't do what you asked me to. I thought you would. You thought I would throw a tantrum at you and scold you for not doing what I said? Honestly, I kinda did. My dear Alice, since the very beginning, your job has only been to escort the researcher to the ruins for an expedition. What I asked you to do was above and beyond the call of duty. It would have been great if you kept your silence, as that would have saved us a lot of trouble in the future, yes. But it's not necessarily bad that you told her the truth. I think it's good, even. I believe that now that Miss Crony has forgotten what she wants, she will not bother us again for the time being. Yeah, probably not. Until that issue goes out, at least. She'll tell the public everything, you know. I believe she will do that. Hope the people of Fontaine will like the truth she publicizes. Well, I mean, it's the truth. It shouldn't really matter if they like it or not. But as for us, we still have much to be concerned about. For example, the whereabouts of Mr. Knacker and the Archeum kinetic core. But shouldn't we first give you a few awards as well? Yes. Monsieur Choiseul, would you do the honors? Oh, of course, that's right. I've already prepared everything. There's a certificate, trophy, and other forms of remuneration too. Yeah, I only care about two things. Mora and Primogems. But before that, let's take a group photo together. The one we took before had an unseemly explosion in the background. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. This new photo must be decent enough to be worthy of your status as our honorary senior researcher. Alright, they take the stand in the same position as before, and an institute researcher takes a photo for everyone. Perfect. Look at us. A decent bunch of decent people. Well, the ostentatious awards ceremony has finally ended. The scene isn't explosive enough. Hey, stop it! No more exploding. Any more explosions and Paimon will have nightmares. Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. This certificate and trophy are for you. I'll post a copy of the cert on the Institute bulletin board later. Hope our researchers will follow your example. On this path, we must strive to take the lead, overcoming all obstacles, put in 120% of our... I actually have more questions for you. Of course, I know what you want to ask, and even though your questions are all, extremely complicated, I'm willing to answer them. Is it finally the right time? In any case, I believe we'll have many more opportunities to work together in the future, honorary senior researcher. You didn't answer any questions, bastard. All right. Time for the next short, I think, quest. Treacherous Light of the Depths, which I think is right around here. Maybe. Yeah. Gonna take... No, you. It's like a bomb you set. Ooh, a Hydroculus. Yes, please. That is always so weird. I guess we can't go back up. Hey, guys. Well, you want to give me a chest?
Let's get it off! Everybody stand back!
You're not
Cue the
really
spotlight. A round of applause!
my ideal enemy.
And voila!
Okay, yeah, we're doing fine.
Step on up!
There we go. You have a little shield. Kinda cute.
Guess this'll go into my magic pocket.
All right. Now, where are you? Quest. Through a door? Fascinating. Whoa! Who knew there was such a huge space under the water? With strange devices, too. I know, right? Well, underwater caves are a thing. Paimon doesn't have a clue what that device is for, but it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time, and nobody's been here either. Let's be careful. Always good advice, Paimon. Always. I feel like we should do something with the thing in the center. What exactly are we... I'll take you guys. Are we looking for? We're not just beetles. Here we're a ruin mech. Well, not a ruin, but some sort of mech. If you look closely, it looks like something is missing. It does.
I'm going in! Huh? Let the magic begin!
Here comes the finale.
Oh. Nice. Experimental crystal light path component. Okay. That'll open up this door, maybe? I mean, obviously that looks important. Oh, can we... No, we can't crank this. Oh, here it is. Maybe. You sure you want to touch it? What if it breaks? Well, hold on, Paimon. What in the world? Calibrate it. Calibrate it again. I don't know what I actually did there. This will tell us. Focusing mirror. Okay. A convergence prism with experimental crystal light path components installed. If you initiate manual calibration at the point where the image is clearest. Oh. I see. You can successfully complete the light convergence. That's what Paimon's intuition says. Yeah, I think we did it. Now we can activate. Oh, no, we still need to install the component. Damn it. Ooh, do we have one of these, though? Hey, puppy. Oh, that's the component we need right there, I think. Maybe. Probably not.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Hey, Seely. Nice. Hey, Seymour, or fake Seymour.
Let's light it up! Surprise! Zip on up!
Now disappear!
Is this the device? That's the device. Ow! Alright, Seely. How do we... I mean, I guess it needs power to open that cage. Oh, It's 1. Oh, missed it. There we go, 2. We'll find something, we follow the light. Isn't there a saying, like, you know, the treasure at the other end of the rainbow and stuff? That is a saying. Yeah, the door shuts is the problem. We can't have both of them open at the same time. Oh well. I can figure that out some other time. Hey, mech. Actually ignored me. Huh. We need another component, same kind. See what we got here. Where are we? There's the component. Wherever we are. Why would I want to come up here?
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Huh. That doesn't really benefit me in any way. But it did show me where that thing is. Here we go. One. 8. 2. 3. Where are you going next? Oh, to the center. Perfect. Hey, crystal flies. Thank you. Now we can do something with you. Though me and Paimon have no idea what we're actually doing. Or why. We just, I get me and Paimon, what's that sound? We didn't break anything, did we? We see strange devices and we just can't help but meddle. Consequences be damned.
Look alive! Teamwork is dreamwork! Cue the spotlight!
A round of applause!
Here we go. Clockwork down. No gears, though. This goes deeper, huh? What are we gonna find here, though?
Over here! Zip on up! Step on!
Open sesame. Beautiful. Yeah, we keep going deeper. Guess we're kind of Indiana Jonesing this. Who are you? A portrait. Yeah, clearly. Next to the portrait is a memo reading, "A renowned painter of the court of Fontaine was commissioned to paint this portrait of Monsieur Bossuet to commemorate the fantastic showing of Icewind Suite." Oh. Wait, like The opera or the two dancing robots? Oh, hello. Bossuet Research Institute Project Results Summary. Oh shoot, he had his own institute. Probably was the Mecha then. Title: An innovative circuit design using clockwork mecha to simulate the rock, paper, scissors game and its sociological impact. What? Authors Bossuet, Sévigné, and Chisere. Probably butchered those. Introduction. This paper explores the feasibility of applying the new artifice core configuration to sociological game simulations. Proposes a new circuit design scheme for specific gaming fields. So you chose a game that is rather simple. Or you just are really interested in the sociological impacts of rock, paper, scissors. Title: crossed out. Authors: Bossuet, Genevieve, and Chisere. Introduction crossed out. Remarks: Chisere. Don't forget to tear this page off. Do not allow this academic blemish to remain here. Senior Technician Bossuet. They weren't happy with it, huh? Interesting. Interesting. It's like a hard water barrier. No reaction. Paimon? For a second there, I thought you saying no reaction was going to cause them to have a reaction. The clockwork mecha does not move, as if awaiting a command. Good. You stay that way. The clockwork mecha does not move. Ugh. Can't activate that one. That terminal. That looks perfect. Still not activated. Hey. Oh. It's prototypes of the dancers.
Here comes the finale.
I think.
Now disappear.
That's cool. Nice. Who are you? I almost thought Mr. Eastinghouse had come back, but with all the shaking and fighting noises, turns out it was actually someone accidentally triggering the devices outside. Oh no. miHoYo's prototypes. How did they end up like this? By me kicking their asses after they attacked. Self-defense, damn it. Who are you? Did we just do something really bad? No, they attacked us. That's quite odd. I felt a vibration earlier. Could it just be in your head? It could be because we messed with the device on the upper level. The door here was locked before, right? And there were even some clockwork mechas specifically guarding it. Well, I gave the guards a break and then opened the door. Yeah, so weird. Why is the door open now? No, I like the first one's pun better. We didn't have a choice. They attacked us first, so it was legitimate self-defense. It was. miHoYo's prototypes. They should have been in standby mode. After all, even since he scored such a nice spot on Arenes, he hardly ever came back. What if I could go find him? Now that I think about it, who would want to come back to this damp, dilapidated lab when you could show off your research to an adoring audience in a stunning place like the garden dance floor? I mean, after Mr. Bossuet left his post, everyone was scattered throughout the institute, just like the materials here. Not even a couch was left behind. Damn. Should only be prototypes here, waiting for those who will never return. Normally, they'd just be standing here on standby, and that's no big deal. But now, oh, it's just great. Take a look. They've been beaten so badly that most of the clockwork machinery has fallen out. Sorry about that, but they attacked me. If Meyer Day found out... ever considered upgrading the strength of the prototype? Nah, that was me, sorry. Sorry. Is this prototype expensive? If we have to provide compensation, just take it out of your allowance, Paimon. You talked me into destroying these things after all. Relax, I was going to say if Meyer Day found out, he would definitely laugh out loud. After all, usually it was him interrupting the dancing of the prototypes, and after he was beaten to the ground, he'd sit there laughing. Oh, I've been talking so much, yet I haven't introduced myself. I'm a researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute. You can call me Sevigny. Savine? And you two are... Yeah, your name was in that, it was on that redacted paper. Paimon's Paimon. And she's Alice. Well, we're just passing by. Your friendly neighborhood traveler man. Or traveler woman. Just passing by with no other intentions whatsoever. Yes, we're just passing by and definitely didn't think there were any treasures in here, so... Subtle. Oh, you mean like a ruins tour with treasure hunting sessions? Yeah, kinda. You're in the wrong place for that. This might seem like a ruin, but, well, actually, it is a ruin. Yeah, I was gonna say, all of the institutes are ruined now. Though it's not on any lists of recommended ruins for tourists yet. Fine, then we'll be leaving now. Wait, you've heard of the new Fontaine Research Institute, right? Officially, I have, yes. If you're leaving, can you do me a favor and go there and find Chisare? I don't know if he's there, but we're not going there. We've still got other treasure to find. Then what am I going to do now? I've still got work to do. And Meyer Day's prototypes are broken. I need someone to haul them back as soon as possible. Guilt tripping us, Paimon. Maybe we should help her out, Alice. Wonderful. Since you're willing to help me, I'll leave the recovery of the punch tapes to you two. Hey, the hell are the punched tapes? Had I known, I never would have touched those devices outside. Don't say that. After all, it's just a piece of cake for you. You don't know that. You don't know my capabilities or probably how difficult this job will be. This way I can have the commission cost reimbursed as a research materials recovery expense. Really? You sure that's okay? As it is indeed helping our research work, it is completely justified and legitimate. Of course it's okay. If it's questionable, The request will be rejected by the administration staff anyway, in which case I'll just cover the commission cost out of my own pocket. Damn. If you say so. Do you often do things like this, though? Not personally. I don't know about anyone else, but I've heard stories before. Never mind. It's not something outsiders should be or would be interested in. There are 3 punched tapes to recover. Or there should be only 3 of them on the shelf. They should be pretty easy to find. Thanks for doing this, you two. I guess it's fine. Meanwhile, I have to check the prototypes again, since it's been a long time since they were last serviced. It won't be fun if they go haywire. No kidding. All right, then we'll come back after we get the tapes. Punch tape should be on the bookshelves inside, so look for them there. As for the other research materials, should be okay to look, right? Not like they're classified or anything. I hope so. Yoink. And these sub-detection units, right? Those are good too. Wait. Is this where you were hiding? Is this like your little office? Let's avoid fiddling with the instruments here again, if you say so. There's 1 punched tape. You said 3? Ooh, summary number 1. Introduction. Wait, is this the same introduction? Since Monsieur Bossuet became the supervisor at the Research Institute, formerly known as Alain Guillotine Memorial Research Institute. Oh, so it was renamed, okay. His flawless decisions and wise leadership have led to remarkable results in multiple research areas. Out of respect and ingratitude to Monsieur Bossuet, no, I'm absolutely not being mandated to do this by Monsieur Bossuet himself. Honestly, the thought did cross my mind. You were sounding like a bit of a kiss-ass. His highly original research results, not helping your case, shall be collected here for future reference. Junior Researcher Chisare. Title: Theoretical Analysis and Design of the Novel Artifice Core Configuration by Bossuet and Chisare. This paper introduces a new theoretical artifice core configuration, elaborates on the operating principle and design requirements of the configuration, and compares it to the traditional configuration, guillotine. Calculations show that in an ideal situation, the configuration's optimal output is slightly better than the traditional one. Remarks. This paper was selected as Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering's Outstanding Paper of the Year, and as a result, Monsieur Bossuet has been awarded the title of Senior Technician. Nice. Another paper, research on synchronous control and applications based on the novel Artifice Core configuration. So a natural continuation. Nice. This one adds miHoYo as well. This paper explores the feasibility of applying the new Artifice Core configuration to synchronous control and proposes a new mode of artistic expression. Ugh, if only miHoYo wasn't so obsessed with these weird dancing toys. Junior Researcher Savine. Oh. She doesn't really like those things. Please do not write strange things in the remarks column. Junior researcher Chisare. This isn't it, right? No, it's not. This is, though. Oh, there it is. I thought this was going to be the other punch tape, but nope, these are the books. Wait, did I already? No, yeah, I already read this one. This doesn't seem right either. It's fine, Paimon. These are the tapes we're supposed to recover, right? Show the recovered punched tapes to Savine. Yes, these are the ones. You guys are so efficient, not sloppy in the least. I mean, they were just lying around. You really could have done it yourself. Something as easy as this, no way we're not finishing that in a jiffy. That's still commendable. I'm not exaggerating when I say some of my colleagues would squander a whole day just to find one simple thing. Really. Let's not speak of that now. Let's not speak of that now. Please bring the punch tapes back to Chisare. And tell her I won't be going back just yet. Oh, and let her know to get in touch with Mayerde and let him know he should recover the prototypes here ASAP. Okay, so, Alice, shall we go back the way we came? We can probably just teleport Paimon. Oh, that won't be necessary. You two can dive, right? It's actually a waterway you can use. It was sealed to prevent accidental falls. I can open it back up. You sealed that? How? We might have actually gotten that explanation a long time ago, but that would be great. Let's take the waterway, Alice. The terminal to open it is inside. I can do that alone. You'll be fine getting out of here on your own, won't you? You won't get lost? Hope not. If not, I'll just teleport. Or if I do, I'll just teleport. Of course, don't underestimate us. Paimon is the best guide in Teyvat. Even though we're going places you've never been, there's no way Alice is getting lost with Paimon around. Appreciate your confidence, Paimon. Good. Thanks for delivering the message and the punched tapes for me. Nope. Or hope you don't mind if I don't show you out. I guess it's fine. There's the water. Perfect. And down we go. So fun. Whee! So lovely. And where are you taking us out? Oh, another one. Oh, the mysterious ore. I need that for, shoot, what did I need that for? I need it for something. That's not really a shortcut at all. Punch tips are soaking wet. Yeah, we'll go find him. Or her. Hey, guys. I did not expect to be back here so soon. You still over there? What are they? Yeah, they're gone. Oh, wait, no. Troy Soul is still here. There's Chisare, though. There's Raymondo. There's Chisare. Why, hello there, madame. Hello. About Miss Savine. You describe what happened to Chisare and give her the 3 punched tapes. I was just mulling over whether to go check up on her. So that's what happened. Thank you for the update. And for the punched tapes, too. You're welcome. It's surprising that miHoYo's prototypes can still move, and that Savine is still working in such a dangerous environment. I'll talk to the administrative staff about arranging the recovery, and see about the possibility of expensing it while I'm there, of course. That was quite clever of her. It's up to the administrative staff whether or not to reimburse it in the end, but I'll pay for it for the time being. Anyway, thanks for your help. Here's your pay for a job well done. Well, thank you. Pretty straightforward, and pretty short, relatively. Up next, we are in search of some lost time. Starting right here, I believe. Hello, Broglie. Oh, what am I to do? What's the matter? Huh? Are you okay? Sighing so sadly alone by the water like that. Did something bad happen? Paimon. Are people not allowed to sigh by the water? By the water is a great place to sigh. Looking forlornly out to sea. Yes, and it wasn't any old something bad, but something awful. Apologies. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Broglie. And I'm an entry-level researcher at the Fontaine Research Institute. And I was previously responsible for monitoring Fontaine's hydrology data. Oh. Actually, I think your name would probably be more like Broy or something like that. Kind of like De Broglie, the physicist. What's hydrology data? Simply put, it is all the data related to the various properties of water. For example, there's the temperature of various water layers, water level, rates of current flow and evaporation within set times, concentration of dissolved impurities. A lot of that sounds like it should be multiple fields, but oh well. Whoa, that all sounds really complicated. It could be. It is. That's why people are needed, specifically my colleagues and I, to collect this complex data and make observations so that we can detect changes in the water quality in advance. It's damn important, too. If no one does this work, by the time we discover a huge problem, it'll be too late to address it. You know, that's one of the reasons those lovely Oceanids left Fontaine. Hey! We're actually getting the Oceanids name dropped. And their exodus from Fontaine, very cool. There was a change in the water quality that made it unsuitable for them to live in. Really? That's not what I heard. Well, that's what I was told during my induction training. Probably to arouse a semblance of personal responsibility in us. The point is, monitoring the hydrology data is pretty important work. I will note, I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't run into any Oceanids. I mean, I know they left Fontaine, but also, well, I guess we actually have technically run into some Oceanids. What am I saying? I mean, there was effectively the Oceanid in the fountain, and then Anne. Point is, monitoring the hydrology data is pretty important work. For instance, if a change in water quality nears the minimum coefficient, it could make the taste less smooth and refreshing. Ooh, that is important. I mean, and I've lived in places that had both really lovely tap water and places that really didn't. And, good quality, refreshing water is a joy in life. What? That's all? Well, that's what makes it the minimum coefficient, right? But if things got out of hand, what? Would the water turn into Fanta? Damn, Fanta catches all kinds of strays. No, it would probably just lead to a mass extinction event all over Fontaine. I like how that is the less bad option here. At least that's the way it sounds, the way he put it. Oh, that is scary. Wait a minute. Does that mean you're sighing here by yourself because something terrible has happened to the water? Maybe. No, oh, not at all. No. It's just that the monitoring data I gathered have sunk to the bottom along with the observation station. And I don't know how I can fish them back out. That's what got me so worried. Do you need me to go get it? The observation station too? Yes. I imagined you've heard about that awful lab accident from before. Yeah, a thing or two. You know, the one that blew the central laboratory sky high. Literally. As ill luck would have it, that lab accident also sunk the hydrology observation station here. Fortunately, my colleagues and I were doing a study somewhere else at the time, so we weren't hurt. But the years of hydrology monitoring data we've collated are all still down there. Well, that does sound quite serious. We'll take care of it. Really? Oh, kind lady, if you can help me, I'll be in your debt for the rest of my life. Ooh, I'll hold you to that. Careful what you promise. You should know that, ever since the observation station sank, the former departments had to be reorganized, and I was transferred to the newly established Department of Hydrology and Aquatic Life Conservation. Not only is the department head breathing down my neck all day, but there are all these new, inexplicable rules. We have to report for duty on time, and we still have to make this weekly report at the end of each week. Oh no! Whatever shall you do? We can't even openly take our afternoon naps in the office anymore. Oh no! I'll be honest though, that does sound lovely. Afternoon naps in the office. Even worse. Uh-oh. It gets worse. There's a woman who keeps a blubber beast in the office. A blubber beast! It's bitten me 3 times already. What? Really? A blubber beast bit you? I find that hard to believe. They're pretty harmless. Are you sure you weren't messing with it? So, if our research data from before can be retrieved, I'll be able to think of a way to persuade my superiors to restore the hydrology monitoring department. That way, my colleagues and I can also be transferred back to our original posts and return to happy lives of ease. Your life, your prior job. I'm jealous. I don't know if I want to help you anymore. I mean, return to fulfilling lives of field studies. And naps. Field naps. So after all that, you just want to slack off, don't you? I mean, you could always quit, you know. Yeah, why don't you just go down there and get that stuff yourself? I agree, Paimon. Unless he's paying. Well, this is embarrassing. But even though the Fontaine Research Institute did organize diving training sessions, we strategically held a dinner each time. You guys are hopeless. I mean, every diving training session conflicted with our dinner reservation at Hotel de Boer. What a shame. Oh, yes, quite. Though honestly, dinner at Hotel de Boer It was pretty nice. Anyway, the advancement of the science of hydrology and the future of Fontaine are in your hands, kind lady. As for your reward, worry not. As long as you can help me recover my research, I'll do everything in my power to ensure you're adequately compensated. Careful what you promise. What you consider adequate and what I consider adequate might be very different. 100 Primo Gems. That's my price. Take it or leave it. So, I'm begging you, please retrieve our precious data from the central control room for me. That's a bargain, too. I should be charging you 1,000. Hey, birdie. Were you just sneaking up on this beetle to try and eat it? You know it's a sub-detection unit, not a beetle, right? I like it perched right there. All right. Oh, hello. Down below. What are we looking for? Damn. This is more like a submarine. There we go. Give me stuff. Thank you. There we go. Hey. I see. I feel like I should. Oh, wait, no, it's here. You're in the way, Hydroculus. There we go. Gotcha. Now back up. Any documents to read in here? I mean, there's books and stuff, but it doesn't look like there's anything to read. It's like the central control room that DeBroy was talking about was something opened up or something like that. Was there seriously an entrance this whole time? Conch Madeline Stop Safe Operating Procedures. This notebook must have been made of a water-resistant material. It's still in perfect condition, even after all this time. There's also a sticky note on the cover. It's already the third time. Remember to follow the instructions precisely when operating. If we lose the data again, we won't get any more afternoon snacks for the month. Ooh, damn. Harsh. Flip through. Standard data export procedure. Confirm the energy storage device below the main console is online. In accordance with the Fontaine Research Institute Energy Conservation Regulation D503, the device is turned off by default. When energy supply is normal, the green indicator on the main console will light up. At this time, pull the control lever on the left marked "Do Not Touch" or else to print out the observation data. Data should be printed at least once every 3 months, or else some data may be lost. Honestly, not a bad idea. Nice, this should allow us to operate that console. This one? Great, now we can turn the console on. What does the instruction manual say? Okay, next. We just need to pull that lever that says do not touch under any circumstances on it, and we can export the recorded data. Paimon, are you sure? Do not touch under any circumstances. That one. And so the manual says, but my guess is to prevent other people from misusing it. Weird. Pull the lever, Paimon. Wrong lever. We pull the lever down. This should be the monitoring data Broy needs. Oh yeah. A little wet though. Punch tape retrieved from the water. The data recorded within can only be deciphered using specialized machinery. Man, this is ancient. Although it was made of special waterproof material and has thus not yet been destroyed, it has been in there long enough to still feel rather wet even after being hauled out. Paimon can't understand any of it, but all we need is to bring it back to him and we're good, right? Maybe. Waiting by the beach for me. Thank you. Yes, that's it. That's it. All the data from this station's been recovered now. Well, that's good. Wait a minute. Did you say this station? He did. Yes, we have 3 observation stations and 1 central processing station in total, each with their own independent data sets. Oh, boy. So, in order to convey the need for monitoring to my supervisor, the data from the remaining 2 stations still needs to be recovered and then analyzed at the central processing station. All right. Paimon will bite. Do you also need us to salvage the other 2 stations? Of course he does, Paimon. Oh, of course not. The other 2 observation stations were spared from the lab disaster and continue to stand proudly on solid ground. Oh, that's a relief. No kidding. It's just that those 2 stations have been taken over by some fellows from Snezhnaya. Oh. From Snezhnaya? Hang on. You're not talking about the Fatui, are you? That's them. They claimed that they got permission from the Maison Gestion to take over the stations. They won't let us anywhere near them, let alone retrieve the data. That's them. They claimed that they got permission from the Maison Gestion to take over the stations. I don't know, I'm doubtful, but they could probably bully Farina into it. But, Nouvier, I don't know. They won't let us anywhere near them, let alone retrieve the data. You mean to kick them out? As for the Maison Gestion, as you know, verifying anything with the Maison Gestion is harder than trying to catch the lightning in a bottle. Agreed. Sounds a little suspicious. Yeah, since it's the Fatui we're talking about, they might actually be planning to use the observation stations to do something bad. Paimon doesn't want to help, but... Alice, we should take a look just in case. Thank you so much, kind lady. I'll mark the locations of the Pâte de Fruit station and the crepes Suzette station. I want the crepe station. On your map now. Aren't these all food names? They are. What was this one called? Yes, and they do sound sweet and tasty, don't they? Just the way life ought to be. By the way, this place is the Concha Madeleine station. Imagine, if you would, breaking off a piece of Concha Madeleine, steeping it in water or tisane, and drinking it all up. I don't know what a Concha Madeleine is, though. That's what our tea times were like before. I never thought the station would end up sinking like this. Anyway, for me to be happy and free again, I mean, for scientific advancement and the future of humanity, I'm counting on you to help me recover that old monitoring data. Alright, on to the next. Alright, is this the Fatui location? Should I have a quest for that? No, I don't think I do. Birdies. How do we get in here? Blast it all, he's gonna annoy us to death. So if we haven't been killed already, we should have gone with Captain Malinovsky. Listen, Paimon, it's the Fatui. It is. Seems come from downstairs. Let's move carefully and go down to have a look. After we get all the stuff. These blasted jars. What were they called again? Energy storage devices or something. They've been disappearing without a trace lately. I put one down, and it disappears. I put another one down, and it disappears too. I even posted some to watch over it at night. They disappeared along with the jar. Okay, that's actually really weird. They even left a note too. Something along the lines of, working night shifts is a waste of my youth. I might as well go be a research assistant and at least get a decent paycheck. How baffling. Yeah, dude, you might want to treat your employees a little better. Place the last energy storage device on the first floor. This one disappears too. Then whoever was responsible for patrolling that day is going to have to report to Shumalov themselves. It's amusing. I guess we do have to go down. But how? Oh, perfect. Well, we got a little thingy here. I'll take you. And then put this, I guess in that one. Not sure if there's a point to that right now, but... Oh, there's a chest in here. Yes, there is a point.
And now I'll make it all disappear.
Into my pocket.
Just kidding.
Wait, where did you come from?
Buckle up.
You didn't see that, did you? No, they did not.
Over here. Cue the spotlight.
A round of applause.
No. Come on, finish you.
Not breaking a sweat!
Let's get it on. Everybody stand back.
There we go. Took off fast. Let's see if there's anything we used to help us reach the top of the tower. Indeed. Oh, yes, there is. I'll put it right here or something. There we are. First, I'll take you down here. Open the door. Beautiful. the energy cores he was talking about? It must be. Ah. Here we are. Yay, now we can go to the top. Let's hurry on up. Let's also take this. Good, it didn't shut. I just had a feeling that we'd want it again up here. And I was right. What do you do? That's a problem. This doesn't seem... Well, that did something. Oh. Whoops. Let's try that again. Ah. Her delay in attack is too much. Aha. There we go. Ooh, don't mind if I do.
Just as I expected.
What do we have here? Right. Looks like a lever with "do not touch under any circumstances" written next to it. Pull the lever. You pull the lever. After some rumbling and shaking, the machine spits out a stack of paper tape. Wonder why it doesn't want us to pull it. Great. Now we have the monitoring data from the Pâte de Fruit station. Paimon still doesn't get it, but we should probably take this stuff with us in case we need it later. Yeah. Very good. Time for the last one. Just bypass those Fatui. It never even saw me coming. Must have been the wind. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Don't mind me.
Crisp.
Surprise! Be amazed!
Let's get this show on the road. Step right up.
Disgusting.
Very good. Obliterated. Up the tower we go.
Teamwork is strength! Over here! Cue the spotlight!
Now disappear.
Killjoy. We don't
Here we are. Beautiful.
miscalculated.
I should at least drop insignias. Come now. There's not even energy terminals here. He's gonna let us climb to the top of the tower. A second all those bums do is slack off. Let me teach them another lesson. Okay, but how do we get up there? thing that got up there. Oh, is this new? 34th Independent Investigative Squad deployment in Mont Essus. Deployment plan. Camp 1, located south of the Broken Bridge behind the observation tower. It's to safeguard logistical routes, guaranteeing the safe transport of supplies. Can't name them or will grow attached. Camp 2, located on the southern side, highland of the observation tower near the cliff, to eliminate the potential threat posed by landings. Right. Additionally, Fire Volovskaya is assigned with conducting patrols between the two camps, so I think I know which one that is, to monitor any potential misconduct and handle complacency within the squad. Unauthorized departure from camp will result in dismissal. Such soldiers will be reported to higher ranking officers. Yes, it's probably going to get them to undo that up there. Lure them out or something. Here's one camp.
Let's get it off! I'm going in! Step on up! Surprise! Be a me!
And voila!
Good.
Well met.
Here comes the
I'm
finale.
not an eavesdropper. Take that back.
Looks like I went too
Let's
far.
light it up!
Now disappear.
The merrier! Blink!
Where are you? Ow.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Citizens shine no longer.
Guess this'll go in.
Ooh, a note. Skirmisher's note. No food, no afternoon naps, no idle talk. We can only stand here like idiots reduced to writing notes to communicate. Whoever's in charge of you guys is a pretty terrible leader. There's no way to live. If you ask me, we should just find some excuse to get arrested by the Maison Gardiennage. That way, we'd have 2 easy days living at the Fortress of Meropide. Yeah? You better hope he doesn't find this notebook, or we're done for. Blast, if only Captain Malinovsky was still here. Well, aren't you all a bunch of idle hands? As for me, I'm having to run between 2 camps. Why, I've already managed to wear out the boots I ordered from Burton's House of Curiosities last week. Rip. Seriously, if I'd known, I'd have left with Malinovsky. This other idiot has no clue how to treat a lady. I feel bad about taking them out. There she is. Where is she?
Hip.
Should be patrolling along this path.
There's no way we'll be able to see the stars tonight in this weather.
Sorry.
Unless I try making the stars appear anyway.
There she is.
Look alive! Teamwork
Sorry
is
about
true.
this.
Let the madness begin! Step on up! Over here!
A round of applause. Step right up.
The banquet is nearing its end.
Ow. Ow.
Please remain seated. Let's get it on! Huh? Gout. Surprise! Step on up! Lie still.
You are dangerous, aren't you? There you guys are.
You'll get frostbite.
Everybody stand! Cue the spotlight! Over here!
And voila.
Shouldn't get her going anywhere.
Vaporize. Ah! Who's freezing me?
Flash free.
Oh, it's you.
Frozen food.
Now disappear.
You're...
Oh
the rain was actually protecting you from losing your armor a little bit. I think. Another, disciplinary procedures. Directive 15. Ever since Porchik Malinovsky went to supervise the Northeastern Observation Tower, the squad has become remiss with their discipline. In order to restore strict discipline and boost soldiers' sense of duty, create a team mindset, and restore a sense of collective honor within the squad, the following order is hereby given, effective immediately. NCOs and privates stationed here must assemble before the observation tower daily at the appointed time and eat together in the designated area. When the signal is given by striking the pot, eating privately without permission is prohibited, and striking the pot on one's own and disrupting the squad's rest time is strictly forbidden. You're all hereby notified. Shimilov, that's a good way to get them to hate you. Whoa, so strict. Paimon definitely doesn't want to work for that guy. Where do they get the nerve to talk about a sense of collective honor? Where's the honor in not even letting anyone eat? What a baffling rule. Right? The more someone doesn't know how to get things done, the weirder they get about discipline and rules. Huh. Come to think of it, if we also cause a commotion, we can probably lure the platoon leader Shumilov down, right? That's my thought. Then we'd also be able to get up there. Let's give it a try. Strike the pot. There you are. There we go. Thump, thump, thump. I've said before, according outside of the... Wait, who are you two?
Look alive! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Step on up!
Oh, you're Shumilov.
Let the madness begin quickly! Let's get this show on the
Striking pots is forbidden for some reason.
Right there.
It's funny.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
No slacking
Ha! Cue the spotlight! Here comes the finale!
Actually, tougher than I would have given him credit for.
Let's end this quickly.
Now disappear!
I'm going in! Let's get it on!
Almost.
Hi! Ha! Step on up! What do you mean? Over here! A round of applause!
Retreat, retreat! Blast it all! Uh-oh, the captain's here. And the platoon leader fled with his subordinates. Huh, they ran away. Yeah, the captain was here. Here we are. Perfect. Can't pick you up. Another precious.
Just as I expected.
Beautiful. Pull another lever. What do we have here? Right? Yep. Same as always. You pull the lever, get the tape. Great. Now that we have the monitoring data from both the Pâté de Fruit and Crepes Suzette stations. Alice, let's go back to Broy now. Yeah, let's. Or is Broy? Why, hello there. Hey, Roy, we have the data from the 2 monitoring stations you mentioned. Really? That's great. Please, let me take a look at them. What about our compensation? About that, please don't worry. If my supervisor approves restarting our original hydrological research, you'll definitely get paid. Yeah, I don't accept that. I need something a little more sure. That's a relief. No, it's not. Give the paper tapes you collected to Broy. Ah, yes, this is it. This is it. You two are angels, angels sent from the heavens to save me from my misery and return me to my happy life of ease. Did you really have to say it like that? Yes. Well, there's no time to lose, kind lady. I'll go find my supervisor and request the key to the central processing station. Please wait for me. Just hurry up, would you? An excited Broy returns a short while later. Lady, I have the key. Now we just have to go to the central processing station to organize the data, and then we can resume hydrological monitoring again. Oh. And we have to go with you? Considering the situation of Pâté de Fruit and Crepes Suzette stations, it's possible that those fellows from Snezhnaya are also at the central processing station. I suppose. So please, come with me. Don't forget to compensate us. Exactly. The compensation required keeps piling up. We've been to this one before already, haven't we? For a completely different purpose. Ooh, what do we have here?
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
No. No trick. Yeah, I think this is the same one as before. Or maybe not. Here we are, lady. This is the central processing station where our hydrology research data is analyzed. Sounds very central. It doesn't look like anyone's here. Can I go now? Without any Fatui, we're not needed, right? We can't be sure yet. What if there are soldiers from Snezhnaya inside? I might not be able to see Conch Madeleine again. I mean, I shan't ever conduct hydrological research again. Please go inside with me. Fine, just open the door. Ooh. Okay then.
And now I'll make it all disappear. Just kidding.
Nice.
Hip.
So quiet here. No signs of Fatui. Perhaps they didn't even discover this place. Yeah, maybe. Let me see. If we can put together the collected data, I reckon we'll get some significant results, and hydrological monitoring should resume very soon. Can't wait. That sounds great. Why do I get this feeling that we're missing a part of the data? Am I just paranoid? Yes, pay me. Why are you so unsure? Aren't you in charge of the data? Oh, there's Malinovsky. Huh? Sorry. I got the wrong room. If a TUI commander leaves the scene at a speed that does not match his physique. Wait, did something just pass us by? I like Malinovsky. He was faster than a Bishop. Wait, that's not the point. He's a Fatus. Why is he here? Alice, we need to go after him and get to the bottom of this. Literally. No, stop chasing me. I've already locked the doors. You can't get in. Don't fret. We just need to open the mechanism. I assume. There we go, and... Oh, I see. This is the shortcut. Open sesame. Oh, wait, no. Heh. Open sesame. Quite agile for some reason. Don't you dare run
light it
away.
up. Everybody stand.
Are you
Step on
alone?
up.
Oh, you
Let the
blind
magic
blasted
begin.
bunch of... Stop chasing me.
Step right up.
Not exactly on the small side. Just don't want to play hide and seek in a tiny space like this. Your goal is to heal others.
And voila!
Not breaking a
Over here.
sweat.
Teamwork is dream. Buckle up.
This should be fun.
Step right
There
up.
we go. Out of options, he jumps into the water, creating a huge splash. Catch up! Come on, Alice, let's catch up. He closed the door on us. That little shit. Is that an otter? What are you doing here? Just observing. All right, where did he go? Ah. What was... I saw something there. There you are again. You there, stop!
Go in. Step on up. Over here. Cue the spotlight.
Let's get this show on the road. Now disappear.
There we go. Stop! I surrender. Stop! You're here for the paper tapes, right? You can have them all. Just stop attacking me. The Fatui commander hands over all the research data. Why are you guys collecting this? Is that all, Broly? The Broy? Well, maybe. Yeah, this should be all of it. Sure. Just forget that Paimon asked. Yeah, what's your guys' objective here? Yes, tell us everything. Why were you occupying these stations? To slack off. Oh, it's great. I'm Malinovsky, commanding officer of the 34th Independent Investigative Squad. At first, when we had just been dispatched to Fontaine, everyone was quite happy, and the mission wasn't that difficult. So what does that have to do with you occupying the stations? A few months ago, due to some organizational changes, headquarters assigned someone named Shumilov as my new deputy. Yeah, he's not great. Shumilov? Alright, the platoon leader we saw at the Crepes Suzette station. Yes, that's the one. I can't stand that fellow, but I can't get rid of him. So I look for excuses and go on missions to get away from him. He's no longer there. Wait, Paimon's confused. You said that he's your deputy, right? That's right. So aren't you his superior? Why do you have to listen to him? Well, he is. Blast him. But he always acts seriously and makes others do the work. His words are hard to refute, and I can't very well tell him that no one here wants to work in front of everyone, can I? You could. It just so happened that I saw some strange towers nearby, so I told him that we were going to investigate, and forged the letters from the Maison Gestion. So you forged the documents? Paimon knew it. There's no way that the Maison Gestion would let you manage the hydrological monitoring stations. Any other questions, Broy? I see. So you're just trying to slack off? No, I mean, you're just trying to get a little peace in this noisy world occupying our monitoring stations. Same exact thing you want to do. Well, how would you rate our accommodations? Very comfortable. The scenery nearby is beautiful too. I usually feel a lot better after taking a short nap. Right? Especially when you wake up and realize that there are no urgent tasks and that you're not being watched by someone you don't like. You could just enjoy the afternoon sun and the breeze. Damn it, Roy. It's like waking up from a dream and entering another where you don't have to worry about anything. That's how you're supposed to live. It's a shame that you haven't tried the limited edition black tea in the Vasari Passage. If you get a chance. Wait, where's this conversation going? Anyway, please come with us. It's time to let the Fontaine Research Institute know that you're done. Know what you've done. Oh. Wait. He actually didn't cause any damage to our research, did he? Objectively speaking, he even collected some data for us. He's just someone who wants to be rid of work and live a comfortable life. He really empathizes with this Fatus.
That's right.
Wait, that's not something to be proud of, even when you put it like that. They're of the like mind, Paimon. Kind lady, please let him go in the name of science. Well, if our requester says so.
Thank you, sir, and the two of you. I swear I will never do such a thing again.
I will do my best to slack off on my own. Good luck, buddy. I love how determined you are. These fools. Can you not get hyped up over something like this? They cannot. Not. The Tui commander leaves. With that resolved, I'll be going back to go through the data. Thank you for your work. Please take these. Is this really resolved? Whatever. At least the stations are operational again. And the Fatui platoons have left. One supposes it's over. Close enough. What a quest.